For a touchback.
Go!
Set, ready. 80 weapon. 80 weapon.
One set. One set.
87's getting the ball. 87's getting the ball.
Here we go. Move. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. You go tight. Leo. You got tight right there. Check three. Check three.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Morales. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Check.
Shift.
Delta.
No, check that. We're on Mike 52 right here.
Wow.
Second and 1. And that is incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Matchbox, right. 52, right 52. Let's put him on the squeeze. Get in there. Check 37. Check 37. Shot.
Check 52 at the moment.
From the gun, Morales is going to find Hill here. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On first and 10, Morales. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Okay, right. Don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning. Don't get nervous.
On first down, Morales. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here, because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Off play action. Morales uncorks one for Davis. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
A loss of 2 there, second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun, this is Howard. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
X3, 218, chopper. Let's go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
I got you.
Lock now on first down. And he finds Howard complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Running from the gun with Howard. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Set up, 30 base. Get it.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on second and 3. Lock is going to got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 52.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. It's caught by Davis. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Check that. Little Mike 52 right here. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Ready.
Back to throw. Morales. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down. Morales. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Slam, recon, 132 fight. Check 1, 3, do it. What happened?
On second down, it's Pollard, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Switch.
Second and 4. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw. Check.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, Pollard, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Finding Knox there, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll run for it with Pollard. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Make no mistake about it, that's a really dangerous place to run that play. But the way that they're spreading the defense horizontally, you've got to think that as the game goes on, they'll find opportunities vertically downfield as well.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Pilot, 64, weak. 5.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. 5. Steve Griffin.
On first down, Locke. That's caught by Howard. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo. 49, go.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This is Howard on second down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 60 outlaw. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think
and that's caught inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, London.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Go on. Mike 52. That's the run. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun, Morales. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete in the end zone.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken at the 3. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Howard. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. To throw from his end zone. Morales completes it to Davis. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Barber on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Morales. They complete it to Hill. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Morales. This one caught by Davis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Barber here, right side. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Yep. Hey.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
52.
On 1st down, it's Barber able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
At the 13-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Check it back, check it back.
2nd and 6. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to...
This is caught at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Sanders on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Back now in Foxborough as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now this throw caught left side, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. From the gun, Morales. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he gets it down to the 32.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Morales. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
52 is the mic right here over there, right?
Go, go. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some orbit. New mic 52, mic 52. In your face.
My 52.
They were pretty quiet, team. What happened?
Back to throw. Morales. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14.
Here we go. Let's go. Tighten up. Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the grab by Croft. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, Barber. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll run with Barber, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. A tackler almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Howard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
It's just me and you. Check 9, check 9.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He's back to throw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with Howard. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
6-6, pull it high. Ready?
They go with Howard again. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here we go. 60 outlaw, blue draw Corker.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Now.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the 10-yard line.
Down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
218, jump.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check.
Now Howard. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And his kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Topper, Topper.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow His defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they said, it's not.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Milano make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Running with Howard. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defense with field position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done, now part 2.
52, watch 52. 52's the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, Morales. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. They find some open field here. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the ready.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
On 1st down, Howard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
60 or 80 weapons. Shoot.
On second down, it's Howard.
Go, 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 run, run, run.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Launch 49. Ready?
Five.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Pats, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.